This quick hitting snowstorm is developing snow across areas of North Carolina, the Virginias, and eastern Tennessee. As this snow system is quietly moving away, we do have cold air that is creeping up behind. We'll have the details in this video. All right, here's a glance at the GFS model. We have snow right now that is exiting. Some lingering snow flurries could be in the area, maybe down to the upstate or whatnot. I would watch for that area. As you can see, we have that not OOZ, my bad. That 18Z model is still running. We can actually, well, it shows it there a little bit. Some snow possible in the upstate. Wouldn't be surprised if flurries get down to some areas of the Piedmont. A little bit of a festive experience. We move our models across about 7 days out from here, which is about December 15th. We see a signal for something. Models are still trying to gather that up. We go to the European model, and what do we have? We have the 12Z here from the European model. Snow moves out because the model's still trying to clear that up. And then around about 7 days from now, or in between there, we do seem to get a little bit of a signal of some snow. So the question is, around Saturday, could we potentially see another winter storm spark up? We'll see what these models have in store for us, and we'll see what can happen, because we are trying to look at a little bit of snow that's trying to occur around those areas there. Also, in the comment section, please make sure to comment. Let me know if your area got snow. Here we are with the details here. It is getting ready to get cold, so I do want you to acknowledge that as this cold front is starting to move on through. We do have those winter weather advisories that are still up for northern North Carolina, parts of the western, eastern Tennessee, some winter weather advisories in effect for West Virginia and the Virginias, and then you do have those winter storm warnings in places near the eastern Virginia area and then central West Virginia. Also up north, we have some, I believe those are high wind warnings. Up north, some high wind is happening. We have that winter storm watches, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories up north in those states. A little bit of a flood there as well. But what's quite interesting, as I mentioned right here, you have the freeze watches, or those could be freeze warnings. I believe those are freeze watches. It is about to get cold, folks. It is really about to get cold. Here's a look at our surface temperatures right now. 50s in Georgia, 40s around the Carolinas, and 30s. Also, you're going to have 27 degrees up near the western central parts of the U.S. Also up north, areas of 13 degrees, 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So those temperatures are getting cold, and they will get colder. Temperatures are expected to indeed get colder as time progresses and we move on. All right, I believe here we have the temperature outlook model here. Forgive me if this is wrong, but here are the temperatures from the European model. As you can see, focus down here specifically. Nope, sorry, we had a little bit of an issue there. Focus specifically right here in the south. You see that cold air, the darker the colors, and I believe that doesn't mean colder the temperatures, but I believe that means the areas that are just seeing lower temperatures that they're used to seeing. So that doesn't mean that it's probably 0 degrees here and then it's just um let me give you an example. That doesn't mean that it's colder here in northern Georgia than it is up here in, sort of, say, the Dakota area. That's just not the case. We look at this model here just to give some information, and I'm not trying to give any misleading information. These are just my thoughts and take on it. So if I do get this wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But, we move on from this system, and then as you can see, we're continuing to have the cold temperatures that continue to move on. High pressure right there. You have a little bit of coldness, keeps going down, and then what's happening here? You see right here, cold air is continuing to dive down towards the southern parts of the United States. Purple and blues all diving down. You can see how it continues to dive down more there, getting as far south as maybe we would say Jacksonville, Florida, if not close to it. Temperatures continue to dive down, and then it moves out, and sort of we get a little bit of a brief point, and it starts to get a little bit hotter, but then it tries to get cold again, and then what leads after that is questionable. So it's going to continue to keep getting cold and getting cold. We're going to have the same sort of pattern, the same sort of flow on how we're moving on about our day. So if we move here to the Climate Prediction Center to see our outlook, right here they're calling for in the 8 to 4 day range, near normal temperatures for the eastern United States. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. Near normal not temperatures, near normal precipitation for parts of the United States. So whatever your precipitation is around this time means that this is the precipitation that you will get. Below average temperatures, I mean, not temperatures, I keep saying temperatures. My mistake, guys. Below average precipitation around New Mexico, Arizona, and then above average around Seattle, areas northwest of the country there. Here's a look at your outlook for your temperatures, 8 to 14 day. Oh, I'm sorry for that. 8 and looks like, okay, there we go. We had a bit of a delay there. 8 to 14 day outlook. We have temperatures above average in the west. We're having below in the north, and then near normal towards the south-ish, near towards the central parts are going to warm up a little bit. But then when we look at our outlook, week 3 to 4 day outlook, we do tend to see that temperatures are expected. And okay, there we go. Temperatures are expected to, let's see if we can load that there for you. Temperatures are expected. They're calling for it to get even warmer. They're calling for precipitation. So these are what the professionals at the National Weather Service are saying. Could this change? Very well. I do think it is possible that these numbers are, I wouldn't say that they're wrong. I would just say that they maybe should probably pull that down just a little bit, because it will warm up, but it won't warm up for long, as it is expected to get colder. We look at our drought monitor, U.S. seasonal drought. Drought is covered all over the United States, so rain is needed. And lately, we've been getting that rain in the South, and that's what's been helping out with that drought there indeed. So overall in the U.S., I know we took a bit of a look there in the Southeast, but let's look else around the country. We have a little bit of snow going up in the northern section parts. This is the GFS model. We continue to move going on, and really in the next 7 days, remember those signals of snow we talked about there in the south. Some snow on parts of the north that could possibly be some lake effect snow. Remember, these are not forecasts. These are subject to change at any time. So we continue to look at that. GFS model shows the same scenarios. So really just a lot of cold air that's going to be impacting our areas, and a lot of, I would say, snow. This is going to be a snowy December, to say the least. We've seen that snow several times. This is like the I think the third winter storm, not winter storm to say, but snowstorm, second snowstorm or third in Virginia, at least bringing some significant snowfall, especially to the mountains. Boone, I believe, is getting inches of snow there. I'm not sure how that went out, but make sure you guys tell me what's going on in the comment section. Did you guys get snow? Because I know that there was some snow on the radar this morning for areas of Charlotte, of that nature. So let me know if you guys got any snowfall that fell on the ground. Did you get any flurries? Did you get any accumulations? Did you see any snow at all? It could have been radar aloft. But also, leave your comments and concerns in the comment section. Is there anything that I can improve on, anything that I can do better on to provide you with the best videos and the best quality? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can share this video with a friend, share it with people you know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good Monday night.